Hey, what's up, y'all? David here. Happy to be here. Always fun to stream with y'all. Please tell me how the audio sound. Don't be shy. Say hi. I'm 5 minutes late. I'm sorry. The show starts in 40 minutes though, so we're way in advance. It should be fun. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Shoutouts Nexo, Makona, Solid Python, Pro Bolt, Union Gamer. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Yeah. Felix is here, Joalo's here, Patatis is here, Lovey's here. Shoutouts everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. I'm a little loud versus the music. Yeah, Persona Q music. I am balls deep into Persona Q. I started it like last autumn, and I paused it when Metaphor released. I then jumped into Ace Attorney Investigations 1. Then I started Dragon Quest 3. But 10 hours into Dragon Quest 3, I was like very burnt out on it. So I was like, hey, let me pause Dragon Quest and go back to Persona Q. And I played it like for 10 hours like in the last few days. I'm really, really hooked right now. So yeah, I think I'm going to play it to completion. I'm writing down a lot of notes for my review because it's my first playthrough to completion of Persona Q. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot to say on this game, which is why I'm not gonna talk about it too much tonight. But I am working on a review and there's a lot to say. Soundtrack's fire, as you can hear. Nah, it should be cool. Thank you for being here, y'all. Peter, welcome to stream. Midashi's here. Not playing. Welcome to stream. Loop, Mr. Beyonde, Philippe. Appreciate you, Solid Python. So, let me start as always with my expectations, and I'm sorry to disappoint, friends. No expectations for tonight. Hopes, maybe, but then again, I really want to keep my expectations in check because again, State of Plays, they're kind of like, when you look at the big three, Sony's the least likely to announce something ATLUS nowadays. Like Nintendo clearly is number one. They had a ton of ATLUS reveals during Nintendo Directs during the Switch era. Hopefully that the trends keep rolling with Switch 2. But Microsoft also had a bunch of reveals because of the marketing deal, which I don't know if they're still going through it. Because if you guys didn't know, what Xbox is changing massively right now. They're going through huge changes, which is probably going to also change the way they do marketing. So it's really hard to predict when and where ATLUS is going to reveal their stuff in the future. Right now, I'm really looking forward to 3 announcements from ATLUS. Not tonight, but just in general. Persona 6, of course, which is the one that is the hardest to predict. Like, where are they going to reveal it? I have no idea. Freaking Persona 5X, which again, you guys know my stance on it. It could be announced at midnight tonight on a tweet that it's out worldwide. It's gonna be random for Persona 5X. And then Raidou, I think, is the easiest to predict. I think Raidou, the Devil Summoner Remaster, that leaked in September of last year. Check out my vids if you haven't about that, if you're interested in hearing more. That one sounds like a Nintendo Direct type of announcement. Like, there's rumors of a February Direct for Raidou. Well, for Raidou. There's rumors of a February Nintendo Direct for Switch 1, which is gonna be like third-party games and the rest of Switch 1 games before Switch 2 comes out. This screams Raidou announcement, right? So if there is really a Nintendo Direct of any sort, whether it's a partner showcase, a mini, or a regular Direct in February, I think there's a very, very, very good chance we see Raidou at that Direct. Tonight, maybe, I guess, maybe. But no expectations for tonight. Just hoping for some good, fun games. But if there's nothing, we'll have fun at least. So appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. Any predictions, y'all? I see MGS 3 Remake. I think that's a definite possibility. I think the release date leaked recently too. So that's probably where they want to announce it. Halo. I expect Halo to release on PlayStation with, maybe we see Forza. Forza Horizon 5 for PS5 was announced last week. well, it was not really announced. It was just put up on PlayStation Store. No date, no trailer, no nothing. So maybe this is where they show the date and everything. Very solid game, Forza Horizon 5. If you're a car guy, it's definitely one of the best racing games ever, in my opinion. So, dancing game ports, okay. See, Lovey, Persona Q, I made this video yesterday. Well, I dropped it at the exact same time that Sony dropped their announcement for my State of Play. I don't know when they would port Persona Q 1 and 2, but I think it just makes sense. There's no signs pointing towards ports of these games anytime soon. I just wanted to break the trend of people saying that these games wouldn't work on one platform. They certainly would. I think that's very clear. Like, let me show y'all the UI in general. It just makes sense. Like, this is the battle UI. This is the main thing, you know? Oh, I don't know if you guys can see, but like the top screen is the battle, and then in the bottom screen, I still have my map. So it doesn't really matter if there's not a second screen when you're in combat. Outside of combat, they have to change a few things. They would have to, you know, change how... I'm not gonna play. They're gonna change how the map are placed, because they don't have a second screen now. So check out my video if you want to hear more. But yeah, I would be excited to see that. Hey, Demi Crow's here. Welcome to the stream. Keymakers here. Appreciate you all. Kingdom Hearts 4. I've seen people hope for that. Like, people are hoping for big stuff. Like, I've seen Kingdom Hearts 4, P6, obviously. Those are like the two big games. Dragon Quest 12. Yuji Horii talked about Dragon Quest 12 in an interview recently, and people are hoping that it shows up today. GTA 6, like, I don't know. GTA, the thing, Rockstar doesn't need any type of show or events to showcase GTA 6. They can just say, hey, we'll drop a trailer and everyone's going to tune in. They're bigger than these shows, you know? GTA 6 is bigger than a State of Play. So, yeah. Yeah, I have low expectations already, Retromania, so there's really no... I have no expectations, basically. I'm just hoping for something cool. Hey, shoutouts everybody. 95 people here. If you guys could drop a thumbs up before the main event starts in 30 minutes, it helps people find the stream. The more, the merrier. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Dragon Quest 12, I don't know if that would be a Nintendo announcement, because yes, they announced Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D and 1 and 2 HD 2D at Nintendo Directs. Well, Dragon Quest 3, the re-reveal was during a Nintendo Direct. The first reveal was in a Dragon Quest anniversary stream. Dragon Quest 12, I mean, I don't know why I'm not thinking Nintendo for the reveal. Probably just because it's going to be like the big Dragon Quest game, like more detailed and maybe even realistic visuals. We don't really know what they want to do with Dragon Quest 12, so... Yakuza Cross Fortnite, I mean, it makes... Out of the Sega properties that aren't already in Fortnite, because I don't even know if there's any... Yes, there is Hatsune Miku. I know there's some Sega characters in Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite at all. Yakuza, just, it makes total sense, because some certain people are like more attached to the characters of the Yakuza universe than the games themselves. Like, these characters are so special. So if you have, like, if I were a Fortnite player and they drop skins for Yakuza in the game, I would buy them, because those are, like, Kiryu Kazuma is probably my favorite character in all of gaming, or like he's certainly up there, and Ichiban already is as well. Majima, you guys know how I feel about Majima. These games have the best characters ever. Yagami in Judgment and Kaito and everything. Yeah, for sure. Did I watch the halftime show? Yes, I have. Yes, I watched it. I am a big hip-hop fan. Not a big Kendrick fan, but a big hip-hop fan. So yes, I watched it. Although I'm not a big Kendrick fan, I can tell he gave a good performance. So yeah. I know Solid Python. I know Dragon Quest sells the best on Nintendo, but they don't reveal a lot of Dragon Quest mainline games, at least at Nintendo Directs. But again, that's why I kind of stop my discourse of what I was saying, because the last time they revealed a mainline Dragon Quest game, Dragon Quest 11, Dragon Quest 11 is almost a decade old at this point. So what I was saying is it's not up to date, you know? So I guess they could reveal it in a Nintendo Direct. Halloween shirt. I'm going to my friend to watch H2O right now, actually. Wow, that's awesome. I am a huge horror movie slasher fan. Halloween is my favorite franchise in that sense, but I recently watched all of the Terrifier movies for the first time, and the Halloween Eve movies. Crazy movies. You guys have no idea. But yes, Halloween is peak, and people are sleeping on 20 years later, for sure. So I hope you have a good time. Love you. An RGG announcement here? Maybe they showcase Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii here, but a new game? Oof. Kenzan Kiwami calling it? I am down, but feels weird it would feel weird to announce such a game the week before your next game comes out, especially since they're kind of like the same scale type of game. I'm not expecting it, to be honest. Hey, appreciate you, Greg. What do I think is going to be announced today? I really don't have much in terms of predictions for today. It's going to be a show where I'm hoping for some good surprises, hoping for some good RPGs. I am a smart guy with realistic expectations, or a dumbass with actual expectations. I guess that is a good way to describe it, Nexo. Yeah, as Peter was saying before, I can't be a dumbass with actual expectations. If I don't have expectations, again, I'm not a dumbass with actual expectations tonight, at least. But wait until that April 2nd Nintendo Direct. You guys are not ready for my predictions and expectations. It's going to be fun. Appreciate you guys being here for real. Oh, Stellar Blade PC makes sense for sure. Sounds boring enough to be in a state of play. Boring to me, by the way. If you're excited for that, it's totally fine. Drake's career in the dirt. Drake definitely got humiliated, but he's too big for any type of diss to bury him. Also not a Drake fan, by the way, so if I had to choose, I would pick Kendrick over Drake, but I don't care for both, if I'm being honest. How long is the State of Play? That's the thing, Keymaker. The State of Play is 40 plus minutes long, so, and Sony has pretty much nothing for this year, so it has potential to be a cool show. Xenogears, Xenosaga, hell yeah, I'm down. SOCOM Remastered, people have been wanting that for a long time, which is probably why Sony won't do it, if I'm being honest. More indie. Sony they don't have a lot of indie games during their shows, don't they? The Tactics Remaster, FF Tactics Remaster, that would be cool. I've seen the trilogy of older God of War games being rumored for this show. Maybe. Or some sort of new God of War game. Hey, shoutouts H2DK. Welcome to the stream, friend. Hellblade 2 is coming to PS5. Everything Xbox, I mean, is possible for a Sony show, for sure. Wolf Among Us 2, I would love to see that, King. We've been waiting for that for I don't know how many years at this point, but I don't know what the fuck Telltale is doing. These guys are struggling, but their games are good, so I'm looking forward to that. Drake is pretty big from what we saw on Twitter. I do remember seeing that. Yep, gigantic snake, apparently. If that's what you're talking about, H2DK, yeah. Days Gone Remastered. Now, this sounds like a reveal for this show. But yeah, that would be boring as hell. Is this the show where they show God of War 1 and 2 remasters? Potentially. Oh, Alias, Batman Season 3. I assume you're talking about Telltale. The Batman Telltale games are very, very, very good. I beat the second one in a day or two. Like I couldn't drop it. It was that good. I am a big fan of the Batman universe in general. But the Telltale games are fucking awesome. Oh, Death Stranding 2 is a given for sure, Felix. I agree. Ghost of Yotei has a good chance of showing up. Is that dated? Is there a 2025 game on that? A date on that game? I think so. I don't think that we have a specific date, but I think it's announced for 2025. Batman Telltale is indeed underrated. Yes, Jam, that's the thing. That's what we were saying. Yeah, The Wolf Among Us is very, very good. Like, and I didn't know, but this is from a comic. There's something with comics and Wolf Among Us. I don't know much about it. I just picked up the game because I don't remember if King, you are the one who recommended that to me, but I remember talking to you about my playthrough of that game when I played it. I think I was just a Telltale fan and I played it or something. I don't remember how I stumbled upon it, but yeah. Joker is freaking awesome in these games, yeah. Shouts Persona 6, welcome to the stream. I don't know what happened with... Yeah, 2025, no date for Ghost of Yotei. Okay, thank you, Philip. Appreciate it. I don't know what happened with Telltale. I know they kind of shut down, and then they were brought back up, but I'm confused. I don't want to misinform you guys. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, here we go. Solid Python has the info here. Wolf Among Us is based on the comic called Fables. It follows all the same characters as the game, and the game is a prequel to those comics. Cool. Appreciate the info, mate. I've only played the game, so you can play the game without any type of knowledge of the comics, and it's very enjoyable. I don't care about Minecraft, so I've not played the story mode type of games. Any predictions, you guys? Cat and dog, they're here. They're like... They're almost like hugging, like they're laying down. Almost, the cat's almost on the dog. Telltale follows you on Twitter. Wow, we have a celebrity in chat. Good job, King. Good job. Love you. David, a year ago about the Persona Q console from Japan. The prices have been going up on these consoles. What do you think about these? It is very funny you're saying this, Greg, because I am shopping for that exact system that you mentioned because I have... Oh, it's so sick. Every opportunity that I have to show it, I'm showing it. So I'm going to do that once again. So I bought the SMT4 Japan exclusive 3DS console. It's very sexy. Just look at it. It's freaking awesome. I bought that complete in box years ago. Both the system and the box is mint. Just full white is really, really cool. But the Persona Q, which is like the grimoire from the Velvet Room thing, it looks really cool. And the boxes are awesome. So the last time that I checked the Persona Q complete in box, I could get that, the system imported from Japan for like $250 Canadian or something. I don't know if it's still possible to find it at that price. I would love to own it though. I think it would look awesome next to my SMT4 console box on my shelf. Just look at it. It's so sick. It's simple, but it's really, really awesome. Just look at it. It's mint. People in Japan, they take care of their stuff, man. Whenever I order something from Japan, I'm like, how the hell does this look so clean? It's as clean as like my own 3DS box that I have, that I bought brand new, that I kept on my shelf as a collector for years. It's really cool. That's like one of my holy grail for sure. It's not that, well, it used to not be that expensive. I don't know how much it is today, but it's so cool. I don't even play with it. It's in my glass shelf, and it's a collector's piece for me. So it's really cool. My 3DS is a new 3DS XL. It's the Sun and Moon thing. So I think it looks cool. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan at all, but the system looks cool. Yeah, these systems are really cool. Now, if you're looking for the Persona Vita, that's probably going to cost a lot of money because they didn't sell a lot of them. I don't specifically want that one, but the Persona Q one I would love to own for sure. Pragmata from Capcom, that's the game that we don't know much about, that we don't really know what it is, right? I think there's a good chance that we see Resident... is it 5 or 6? I think some sort of Resident Evil 5 or 6 port was rated or something leaked recently, but don't quote me on that. Appreciate the kind words, Unknown Light. Hoping for Persona 6 tonight is dangerous territory, mate. I would certainly not expect it. Hoping for it is fair, but not too... Don't hope for it too much. I don't think there's a solid chance that we see P6 tonight. I would like that, though. My favorite Persona game and why? Depends on which day you're asking. It's... Today, I would say Persona 5 Royal, but tomorrow, I might say Eternal Punishment, Persona 2. Why? I could talk about this for hours, so I won't. But both of these games are absolutely fantastic. I reviewed Innocent Sin on the channel. I wanted to review Eternal Punishment, but I need to replay it to do that. And I don't really have time to do that right now since I have a huge ATLUS backlog. And I want to review games from my ATLUS backlog first for you guys. And then I'll go back and replay some of the other games and review them. But those reviews are... I can't do like 1 or 2 per year. So it's really, really long to play. Well, it depends on the year, right? Like last year, I was not able to review an ATLUS game from my backlog because... there was too many new games to play. This year, I have very little interest in the games that are coming out this year for now, which is why I have time for backlog games, which is awesome. So if there's not much that is coming out this year that I absolutely want to play day one, I'll be fine with it for sure. How am I liking Persona Q? I am really, really enjoying it so far. Again, I'm writing my script. Well, I'm taking notes for now. No script is written, but I'm taking a lot of notes for my review. As a first playthrough, I want to review it, and it's going to be a long review because I have a lot to say, but I really like it so far. I really, really do. Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 would be awesome. Hey, Ace Attorney 7 is definitely a Nintendo type of announcement, but Ace Attorney 7 is definitely like top 3 games that I want to be revealed. It's very, very highly anticipated here in this house. Big Ace Attorney fan here. Am I interested in Expedition 33? I am, but I have a little bit of worry. I have a little bit of worries about it. So I watched the Xbox Direct thing. They have like this immense skill tree, which I wonder how that's going to play out. I don't know, but I've seen certain things about it that looks cool. The combat looks cool, the story, characters, everything. I don't know if that's going to hook me. From what I've seen, I'm really keeping an eye on it for sure. Like as soon as reviews drop, I'm going to watch a few from creators that I trust, and I'm going to make an opinion on whether or not I should buy it. It's not full price, so I might get it. If it's a Switch 2 game, I will buy it for sure. But yeah, we'll see. I have not checked out Kingdom Come's Deliverance. I don't really have any interest in checking it out either, so... Same thing for Ninja Gaiden 4. Not really for me. And again, for those of y'all who don't know, I don't have a lot of time to play games, which can maybe surprise some of y'all because of the shelves and the lot of games that I have. Don't have a lot of time for games nowadays, sadly. So I really have to think and pick and choose the games that I really want to play, right? So, yeah. Interested about Expedition 33 for sure. Curious about it for sure. Not a day one buy for me yet. So even like the Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which is coming out next week, I'm definitely playing that, but I'm not even playing that day one. I'm not in a hurry to play it. I'm going to get it later. So yeah. And that's like one of my favorite franchises of all time. So it's just to give you guys a perspective of where I'm at with games nowadays. Still very involved with gaming and everything. But yeah. Soon as you finish Pirate Yakuza, you're starting Dual Destinies. That's awesome, man. You played through these Ace Attorney games freaking quickly. That's very impressive. Mr. Hipshot, that's one thing. The world map that they showed in Clair Obscur Expedition 33 looks like a map from an older Final Fantasy game, and I'm here for it. This is really cool. Hamada, do I think Judgment 3 is in development in any way? I would love for it to be. There is all that mess with the voice actor and actor of Yagami and his talent agency and everything. So I don't know what to think about it, sadly. But I would love for Judgment 3 to come back, because Judgment and Lost Judgment are better than most Yakuza games. I love them that much. The fact that you have like attorney slash detective slash Yakuza, it's freaking awesome. I love it. What do I spend most of my time doing? Honestly curious. Ah, that's an interesting question. I have a full-time job, right? That's one thing that sometimes people, they don't know, right? That's why I only upload once per week most of the time. It's because I already have a full-time job. So sadly, I can't really put more time into YouTube. I do have a sideline job as well, which I do car detailing. I am a big car guy, and I love to do car detailing. I have customers every now and then bringing in their cars for any type of detail on it. And I am slowly but surely developing some sort of passion for movies again. So again, as I said earlier in the stream, big horror movie slash slasher movie fan, and I'm watching more movies nowadays. When I'm done with work, spend time with my family, and then before going to bed, I sometimes still have the juice to play some games, but sometimes I don't. So I just want to lay down, relax, watch a movie. So those are the things that I generally do with my life, is spend time with my friends and families. You know, family. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Adam? Welcome to the stream. Are we going in with crazy expectations? Not today. Tune in April 2nd, 2025 for that. But hoping for a decent show for sure. American Pie is getting released on 4K Blu-ray. Hey, let's watch that together. Should be a good time. Hey, Mighty Liquor, welcome to the stream. That's the thing, Fire King. You're saying, didn't ATLUS sign a big contract with Microsoft only to announce the games at Xbox thing? We don't know any type of details about the contract and marketing deal that they have, but I mentioned it earlier during the stream. Potentially you weren't there. Microsoft, they're changing big time right now. Like, they're porting their first party games to other platforms. Everything's on Xbox. My fridge is an Xbox apparently. So they're really restructuring the company, and I think that's going to have an impact on marketing deals. Are they still going to benefit from big deals with third party publishers in the future? I don't think so. So yes, that was a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing. We'll see. I do like to watch TV series every now and then. I don't really watch animes, because if I watch TV, a series, I watch it with my girlfriend, and she's not into anime. So I watch the stuff that she watches, basically. Okay, so Yagami's actors switch agencies. His previous agency had some very serious allegations thrown against it. Interesting. So I wonder if that's gonna change something for a potential Judgment 3. I don't know. That's cool. Earn bots, that's cool. I bet. I mean, your job is a job where you have to work a lot of hours generally, so yeah. Is there a reason you feel that Persona 6 is more likely to be announced by Nintendo than Sony? That's a good question, just Monica. Is there a reason? Yes, there is reasons. Do I have good reasons for it? No, not really. It's just speculation on my hand. Simply because if you look at recent ATLUS games, they were all revealed in Nintendo Directs or Xbox shows, or ATLUS leaked it themselves. So, yeah. That's the only reason. Recent past, basically. Remember Like a Dragon Yakuza? If you're talking about the Prime TV series, I have no memory of it, man. When you tweeted about it, like when you did your awards for 2024, and you were like, most forgettable piece of media, and it was the Like a Dragon show or something along those lines, I was laughing my ass off because you were totally on point, man. Hey, Max here. Welcome to the stream, Mac. Appreciate you being here. The GR is doing very well. It's in the garage. sleeping because here will 30 centimeters of snow is planned for tomorrow and Friday. So my baby's not. It's not gonna be driven in the snow. There's 9 kilometers on the odometer right now. I am not driving it. I'm gonna wait for the good season to get it out. So it's doing good. I am looking forward to driving it for the first time in May or April. Still a ways to go, sadly. Sony kind of wasted ATLUS. They had exclusives for years and maybe only promoted P5 early on, and that was after it was a hit. Good point. Good point, Mr. Hit. Appreciate the comment. You're totally on point. Hey, Cooper, welcome to the stream. You tuned in. A man of his word. Oh, you're not always right, King. You really aren't. Definitely not. Most of the time, you're wrong, too. Yo, a P6 reveal or trailer or anything would go hard, man. I am not expecting it at all, but that would be crazy and very unexpected. I believe we'll get a Soul Hackers 3. I want to believe. I hope you're right, Danny, because that would be awesome, but yeah. Don't quote that, Makona. He's just look at his Twitter. He's generally talking crap or just being totally wrong about something, so. Hi, Poo Poo Head. Welcome to the stream. Any final predictions? We have 10 minutes left. Give me a second, y'all. I'm going to go get my chair in the other office. One sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. Final predictions. Captain Blasto 2. I don't know what that is. DMC 6 or a remake? Enough remakes? Enough remakes. That's one thing that You're probably right, Mac. I like remasters and remakes, though, because they make games more accessible. For example, I am craving some Skies of Arcadia lately, so if Sega was to remake or remaster Skies of Arcadia, I would be down to play it. But at the same time, we were talking about how I have to pick and choose which game I want to play nowadays. I don't really have time to replay anything, if I'm being honest, so yes and no, I guess. DDS would be cool, y'all, but DDS I don't think is going to happen anytime soon because of the leak that we saw last year. I think Raidou is going to happen first. I think DDS would do better sales-wise than Raidou. It's just more similar to modern mainline games. I know there's spin-offs, but DDS is closer to SMT5 than Raidou is. That being said, I would prefer the Raidou games to be brought back because they're on my backlog. P6 and GTA 6. Oh boy. Judas from the BioShock creator? Maybe. See, this makes sense. BioShock's really cool. I like BioShock. Some sort of God of War announcement. Totally fair. Resident Evil. Monster Hunter's coming out. Like now, I think. This week? Or in 2 weeks? I'm not sure. I think it's in 2 weeks. End of February. Yeah, I think Raidou is going to happen before DDS, Mac. I really do. Because of the leak, again. Because otherwise, I was Team DDS all the way back then, so. Unless they plan a new Raidou game. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Persona Q3? Hey, if they do Persona Q3, it's going to be after Persona 6 because you need a new cast. A new Crash Bandicoot game? Interesting. Lust Soul Aside release date. I don't remember what that is. Sorry. Bioshock 4. Raidou doesn't feel like a PlayStation announcement. I agree. I agree, King. Sounds like a Nintendo Direct announcement for February. If there is a Nintendo Direct in February. Digimon. Yeah, Digimon thing leaked earlier today. Will I ever bring back the Discord? Probably not, Felix. I didn't have enough time to participate in it, to chat in it, and I was not here to moderate it either, which was kind of like a server with my name on it that I don't use. Shoutouts to Mac, by the way. He's in the chat, and he's basically, he was the owner of the Discord server, so he was the one running the server and everything. So shoutouts to you, Mac, for your help back then. But yeah, I really don't have any interest to bring back a server. Sorry about that. Yeah, generally state of plays are mids. That is a good thing to mention. Generally. Yeah, Cooper, same thing. I've seen Nate the Hate talk about the fact that he has not heard of any type of direct for February. I still think it's possible, but I think it's probably going to be like a partner showcase or a direct mini of some sort. Adam says, I have zero expectations for this. My full attention is towards Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Yeah, dude, Adam, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Am I going to get Doom the Dark Ages? See, I don't play first-person shooters anymore, except Doom. So yes, I'm going to get Doom the Dark Ages, but not day one at all. I'm not in a hurry to play it. I have not played Doom Eternal yet. I played Doom 2016. I loved it. I went back and replayed some of the older games after that with the Doom collection thing. And at some point, I am going to play Eternal and, of course, the Dark Ages, which looks awesome. Lost Soul Aside is an action RPG that was first announced in 2017 and started as a one-man project. It has since been picked up by Sony and developer and now has a team. Interesting. There is the Wild Arms thing that was, I think it was a spiritual successor or revival of some sort. I am interested in seeing that. That was kickstarted, I think, in 2022. So yeah, that would be cool. Project Century would be freaking sick. But yeah, I agree. Deceased Goat, I think we're not going to see more before Pirate Yakuza no Y happens for sure. Am I getting Xenoblade Chronicles X? Yes, I have that pre-ordered. Very excited for it. Eternites 2? Hey, I'm gonna check out Eternites 2 when it drops for sure. I like the first one enough. It was kind of average, but a very solid first game, and I could see the potential. I reviewed it, so. But you remember the dancing thing in that game was awful, awful. I was watching my screen and I was trying to beat this stupid ass puzzle with the dancing thing in Eternites, and I was afraid someone would come down the stairs and be like, what the hell are you doing? So you're mentioning it. Yeah. Yes, I remember. I do. Nah, P6, not today. Not today. Armed Fantasia, that's what I was looking for. Oh, 250 people watching. Wow, shout outs to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let me mute this thing. Lower my desk. Open this. Make it full screen. Yeah. Okay. Aha. Do I like Resident Evil? I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan either. I don't really care. Hey, as always, you guys, if you could tell me how you want me to adjust my audio, that would be cool, because that's how we do things around here. We're a professional show. So I'm going to increase the volume of the stream as soon as it starts, and I am going to watch the chat and get ready for. Hey, maybe we see the KOTOR remake again. Apparently, another team picked it up. I would love to see that for sure. KOTOR remake, that would be awesome. Like a Dragon Season 2 when? Never, I hope. Because that was terrible. Mute yourself. Fuck off. Hey, let's have a good show, y'all. Hoping for the best. What announcement would I like to see if I could pick a wild one? Persona 6, but everyone knows that here, so I am going to say Ace Attorney 7. Those are the two things that would make me pop off the most, I think. Or something by ATLUS that we're not expecting. Favorite Fire Emblem game would be Awakening, for sure, by far. Let's get it. Massive, welcome to the stream, mate. Appreciate you being here. Bug Snack sequel. Yeah, that game was beloved when it came out. Hey, hoping for the best. Thank you guys for being here. If this ends up being ass, at least we'll have fun together. We always have fun together. Sometimes I just go upstairs. Girlfriend's like, hey, how was it? And I was like, the show or my time? The show was ass. My time was fine. Generally, that's how it works. Not because of y'all, so. Yes, Awakening is my favorite. Is that a problem, Cooper? Mr. Whirlwind. Why are we talking about Pitbull? Oh, Persona 6 Dancing featuring Pitbull. Now that's a day one, man. That is a day one. I am doing good, Lucas. Thank you for asking. How about you? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, if there's any type of clue that we'll see Persona 6, it's probably going to be time for a bathroom break. If you know, you know. Awakening is your least favorite? Or one of your least favorite? Bruh. Which one's your favorite, Cooper? Three Houses is really good. I think there's some content in there that is kind of pointless. Controversial take, though. The music is peak. Opening with Monster Hunter. Okay, that makes sense.
I had no
SMT
idea
dancing?
just how big the world is.
Oh my god, Massive? Is Awakening the equivalent of Zero for the FE series? I would say so, man. It's the game that saved the franchise from death in the West. So yeah, I would say that's a good point. What would it take for me to quit my job and do YouTube full time? No responsibilities, basically. So if I was a man working alone with no payments, no house, no car, no nothing, I would do it. But I have no stability when it comes to revenue on YouTube. So, yeah. The soundtrack of Awakening is goated, but Three Houses too, man. I get there is one track in Three Houses that is probably top 5 gaming tracks of all time, in my opinion. A new FF Tactics would be sick. Yeah. Well, YouTube ain't it. I mean, of course, I know my revenue would go up if I were to do YouTube full time. I would have to change my content, though. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, but I would have to start talking about other stuff that isn't ATLUS. I can't do YouTube full time and talk only about ATLUS. I would have to expand my horizons, you know. Oh my god, they're talking about the first update before the game's even out. The Monster Hunter team, they're cooking. A mini art book, a mini digital art book as an exclusive creator bonus for PlayStation.
無料タイトルアップデート第1弾の追加モンスターとして玉三つ根が決定いたしました。
Is it even possible to make a living just by covering ATLUS games?
第1弾で追加されるコンテンツはまだありますが、
Depends on how you want to live, man.
改めてお知らせしたいと思っております。
Depends on how you want. I wouldn't be able
本
to
作は
live
発売後に数
with
回
my
のタイ
current
トルアップデートを予定しています。
lifestyle.
タイトルアップデート計画については
I believe at least that I
追って
wouldn't
お
be
知ら
able
せしま
to.
すので、今後の情報に
It's
ご
hard
期
to
待くだ
say
さい。
because I
2
think
月 28日の発売まであと少し。
if an ATLUS content creator
皆様に楽しんでいただけることを心よりお待ちしております。
content creation
本
and
日の
only does
発表
content
は
on
以上となりま
ATLUS,
す。
I would be curious to hear
引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
not my plan though. I would love to be able to put more time into YouTube though. That is something that I would love to do. So I have to. Oh.
Forged to unleash
Have my
vengeance.
attention, Shinobi. Yep,
More than a
Shinobi.
weapon.
Okay.
It is the soul of
Cool.
the Shinobi.
Not what I was hoping for. Oh, it's beautiful though. It's gorgeous.
No
Really
obstacle can
gorgeous.
stand in their way.
So Shinobi's the first game to be revived.
Soaring where others would not dare.
It looks very cool. The art style, they nailed it. Shinobi fans are going to be stoked for
Striking
this.
with lethal precision. Each weapon a tool. Each tool.
Kind of
a
wish
part
it
of the
was
whole.
Jet Set before.
This is the master of the Shinobi.
But hey, good showing, man. This art style looks sick. Kind of looks like it's going to be a Metroidvania, which is relevant in modern age.
The legend continues.
Yeah. I think Sega has something on their hands with this one. Not for me. Oh, the Sonic Racing game. Okay. That's cool. These games are good, man. These games are good. Gorgeous. Sonic Riders was lit. I recognize the song. Cross worlds. Makes sense with what they showed. I'm in. No date. I'm in. These games are cool, y'all. If you like kart racers, check it out. It's really those games are good.
Break free. Become unbound from the laws that govern reality. To turn the gears of time.
That being said, that's 2 Sega games already. So it's not.
Apocalypse looms
What's
over
that?
parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine. The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside gods, heroes.
Oh,
and
that's the
monsters
Digimon
of
game that
bygone
leaked
eras.
earlier, isn't it?
The anomalies.
Bandai. Yeah, I think I'm
known
onto
as
something.
Digimon.
Yeah. I still want to play that tactical game that they did a while back, and the game, the turn-based RPGs that they put on Vita, I think.
Seize the future. Together. The story of a bond that transcends time.
Time Stranger. Doesn't tell you much. Definitely doesn't tell you much.
大家好，我是
Cyber
说之
Sleuth.
魂的创
That's
作
what I
者杨
meant.
斌。
The Cyber
从一
Sleuth
名
games
独
I
立
want
开
to
发
play
者到今
and
天
the
与
tactical game I
PlayStation
want
携
to
手
play.
这
Already
一路走来
have
已
too
历
much
经10
Digimon
年。
stuff on my
数
backlog.
之
I'm
魂
good.
结合了流畅爽快的战斗体验与丰富
But
多
I've
样
heard
的
the
世界
Cyber
设计，
Sleuth
玩
games
家
are
将在各
very
具风
good.
格的场景中探索，
People
面对
tell
充
me I'm
满
gonna
个性
love
的敌
those.
人，同时与有趣的角色
Easy
互动，
pickup. Whoa, a
逐
lot
步
of
揭开精彩
hype
的
for
故
this
事
one.。
接下来，我非常激动地向大家展示全新的游戏预告，并正式确认游戏的发布日期。
I think I own the Cyber Sleuth games too. So.
I keep having the same dream.
Last of Us Part 1 Remastered
horrible
remake
dream.
for PS5 Pro?
Where monsters invade our world.
I guess not. All T0
A powerful
games.
being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Oh, is that the game that you guys were talking about? Lost Soul Aside?
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions, together.
So some of you, one of y'all was right with this one, I think, potentially. It's a gorgeous game.
I see great power within you. A destiny
Gorgeous, but
waiting to be fulfilled.
the style looks a little... Oh, maybe not.
Let me be your vengeance. The blade in your hand.
Adapt. That was you? Okay. Doesn't look like my style of game. I do want to say the art style and visuals are crazy gorgeous though. Just in terms of gameplay, I know it's not easy for me, but yeah.
You never wanted
All of
to
this
be a
was
hero.
originally done by one man. That makes it even
But for
more impressive,
humanity's
man,
sake,
because this is crazy
You
gorgeous.
must.
There's some
Then
talented
give me your
peeps out
power,
there.
Arena.
Makes me feel like a dumbass. Lost Soul Aside. Wow. And Sony picked it up. That's crazy, man. Yeah, it looks Final Fantasy-esque. I would say so.
Hi
Yeah.
everyone, I'm Sean
FF16.
Benson. We've got several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like a Dragon series.
Ooh! Something new? Nah.
First up, a
I was
playable
right,
demo
King.
of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in
demo?
Hawaii arrives on PS5 this Friday.
Fuck yeah.
Players
down.
can try out 2 battle styles, including Goro Majima's new Sea Dog style, as well as engage in naval battles at the Pirates
Yes, sir.
Coliseum.
I'm in. I'm in.
Sega and Mint Rocket
Oh,
join
what's
forces
that?
in Ichiban's Holiday, a new crossover DLC coming to Dave the Diver. Ichiban Kasuga and other Like a Dragon characters team up to thwart a gang of troublemakers in classic beat-em-up style, all while
Oh, so
perfecting
it's kinda
new
like Streets of
recipes at
Kamurocho.
Bancho Sushi.
I love
Dave
how
the
it looks.
Diver Ichiban's Holiday arrives this April on PS5 and PS4.
Cool. Cute.
The Splitgate 2 alpha begins February 27th on PS5.
Majima!
Use portals and futuristic physics to dominate the arena, and play a new 24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive map.
So, out of 10, where are we at so far? I see you guys are being excited in chat. I'm here for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul
Out of 10.
Heyman. I'm here to give you an exclusive first look in the future of the WWE 2K franchise. Introducing the Island. With the Island, players enter an online environment filled with WWE-themed landmarks, quests, live events, and shops.
A 7?
With up to
8?
50
Well,
other
hey,
players
2?
at a
Okay.
time.
8?
The Island
5?
also offers
5?
deep customization.
It passes so
giving
far.
players the chance to personalize
8?
their My
Okay.
Superstars like never before.
3?
As the first of its kind for the franchise,
I don't want to grade it
Island
because there's
is
nothing for
not
me
just an
so far.
addition, it's a bold step toward the future.
5? Okay. Not bad so far.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
We're 15
to the
minutes in
Island.
too, so I think it's gonna be a decent show for sure. 5.4, very specific. I like it. I respect it. Next, they're showing more Borderlands 4. So I'm surprised.
Sup? I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Gearbox.
And I'm Randy from Gearbox.
And you know why we're here. We're here for you. Are you ready? It's 2025, and every day we are getting closer to the launch of Borderlands 4. Let's go!
I'm sold on WWE Island. I will be disappointed. Fair. Hey, I always thought these games I love their art style, man. They look gorgeous, but I tried to play the first game and it bored me, so I dropped it, I think, a couple of hours in. That was back in the day, though, on PS3, so. Yeah, same, Deceased Goat. Nothing for me yet, but still surprised by the show. It's decent. I want to get one game out of these events, minimum, that I'm pre-ordering it. They showed a game that I'm definitely buying with Like a Dragon Pirate in Hawaii, but I want to say, I want one announcement that is like a day one thing for me per show, minimum. That's probably why I didn't enjoy it, King. Like, these games are multiplayer focused. I don't do multiplayer.
So much fun. I want more.
The last time that I played a PlayStation Online is when it was free on PlayStation 3.
For a special state of play this spring, focused exclusively on Borderlands 4.
And we're diving deep, you guys. Join us. Borderlands 4, State of Play for combat, Vault Hunters, action skills, exploration and discovery, everything. You're gonna see more guns than you can even count.
All on PlayStation 5, but Randy, do you have anything else for us?
I think I do, Randy.
Well, what is it? Don't hold out on me, Randy.
I'll feed you, baby bird. Who wants a launch date for Borderlands 4?
This Randy.
Well, Borderlands 4 launches worldwide for everyone on September 23rd, 2025.
Okay.
We got work to do.
Isn't Borderlands published by 2K? So if Borderlands 4 is September, what does that mean for GTA? Because Rockstar? No, Rockstar is a different company.
I don't mean to be rude,
I got mixed up.
but I really don't do small talk.
Nice to meet you too.
So you want to go through more of your crazy stories?
My crazy stories.
But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other?
I don't need your trust.
Oof, this
I kind of need yours.
2, 1,
this looks like the type of game that...
I took inspiration for this story.
Oh, it's the game from
Look at all of this. It's
the dude
amazing.
that the Game Awards,
I
right?
based the story around my dad.
Joseph
All I can
First,
do
I
is
think.
write this silly story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this.
Yeah. Follow my lead.
I think this game had a better showing at the Game
I
Awards.
wrote it when I was a kid.
What sort of devil child were you?
Hands above your head.
What now?
It Takes Two. Yeah, thank you, Massive Vibe. That's what I was looking for. This is looking like a game. Releases in a month. Wow. Oh. I like these two games, Until Dawn and The Query. I prefer The Query though. Oh, a space game? Not my favorite setting. I think it's oversaturated in gaming.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
A new movie
Doesn't
game.
look too good either.
That would be a way to describe
What
it.
is that?
You feeling all right?
My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
No.
Yes, I know that's controversial, Harley. That's why I mentioned it. I prefer The Query over Until Dawn. I think Until Dawn is kind of generic slasher. A little boring.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? You can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Heavy Rain is freaking fantastic. Okay, yeah, so that was already announced previously. October 2nd. We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't say I'm this huge fan of both Until Dawn or
So let me explain the situation.
I liked him, but
one of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse.
Jason! Oh yeah, Heavy Rain is really cool.
Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing.
My favorite game in that style. Like the movie style of pick and choose your own adventure. Best one so far. Heavy Rain for sure. The story of it all, that's another game that when I started to play it, I couldn't drop it. I had to see it all the way through. Like,
including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without
Jason,
incident.
everyone remembers that scene.
We suggest you get your affairs in order.
This game is good, dude. The aesthetic of Heavy Rain, how it sounds, how it feels, how it plays. It's a well-made game. Yeah, there's no RPGs. I feel like it's probably not the same game, but Five Nights at Freddy's, I think it's in every freaking State of Plays. I don't care about these games. I don't look for them, but I feel like I always see them regardless.
Cozy horror game created entirely in clay, where you will journey down a nightmarish highway riddled with terrors that want to devour you and your little lantern creature.
Oh boy. Together with your little friend, you must outsmart these terrors and bring back fire to this mad world we've handcrafted for you.
So please enjoy this short gameplay preview.
After the end of the world, the burnt one woke from a deep slumber.
What the fuck is cozy horror? That's a good question, Sophie. That's a good question.
Fire? I'd almost forgotten how it felt. You're the caretaker of this little firecracker? I reckon you must be...
The art style, visually speaking, it's stunning. It's really gorgeous. I like it a lot.
Close your eyes to make things clear.
It's beautiful. Yeah, most people seem to like this style from what I'm seeing. The Midnight Walk. Interesting. See, Detroit Become Human, I was not able to make my way through it. I dropped it halfway through. It just didn't hook me. And the other one too. What's the other one?
Special thanks to
Not Heavy
Kuzunoha
Rain,
for
not
that
Detroit
updated
Become
look
Human.
at the Midnight Walk.
The other one.
Up next, a quirky new adventure from Konami.
I don't remember the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
In Darwin's Paradox, you play as Darwin, a clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center. Use Darwin's natural camouflage and inking skills
Beyond
to
Two
escape
Souls.
the
Thank you.
facility
That's
and
what I was
save the
looking for.
world
Yeah, this one
from aliens.
couldn't get into it either.
We're excited to reveal a brand new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force. Warriors Abyss, a roguelite spin on the Warriors franchise.
I don't really think. Well, P6 has a
Descend into
chance,
hell.
but
Call
I
on
never thought it
powerful
was
allies.
likely to show up.
And experiment with tons of playstyle combinations to send the enemy hordes flying.
Did I read that right? Did these motherfuckers said there's
A
16
roguelike
million
hell awaits
playstyle?
when Warriors Abyss launches on
I'm
PS5
not sure that's
and
a good
PS4
thing, mate.
later today.
For whom are you working? I won't forgive you.
Oh, this is an old crusty game.
A
The Notes Dynasty
PS2 era
Warrior
classic returns with Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny.
My bad.
Capcom is enhancing
I knew this
the
was an
original
old game,
with
though. It
HD
showed.
graphics and a host of quality-of-life features, including fine-tuned analog controls. Immerse
Capcom's
yourself
really
in
out there
Jubei's
doing everything
hard-boiled
but
journey
giving us Ace Attorney
and
7,
fight
aren't
through
they?
a world of turmoil alongside trusty allies. Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny comes to PS4 on May 23rd and will be available for pre-order later today. Looking to 2026, let's check out a new trailer for Capcom's latest entry in the series, Onimusha Way of the Sword.
Well, we just started with 2025. There's really no need to show a 2026 game. Or Breath of Fire, yeah. But I'm happy for y'all. I just don't want to sound like this crybaby. I'm happy for y'all. That's cool. Hey CJ, welcome to the stream. Decent show so far. Nothing for me like day one, but people are kind of... Yeah, let's grade it again for CJ who just came in. What's the grade out of 10 so far? It wasn't too bad earlier on, so... Six, 7, 5, 6, 4, 5, 5. I feel like it lowered. It lowered a little bit. Lots of samurai games lately. That's a good point. 8, 6, 7.5, 8, 6, 6. Okay. So it's kind of like averaging a 6.57 from what I'm seeing. Onimusha, Way of the Sword. I agree, the Rookie Shaker, but people come at me every time that I say this, so I don't say it anymore, but I agree. Oh, here's your Metal Gear.
Colonel, tighten the security on this place. He's coming here, I'm sure of it. America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The Philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
SMG4 Gauntlet.
She was like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Do you hear me, Snake? We are the sons of the boss. I see it. The fear. A great and terrible fury at being alive. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. I'm not finished yet!
See, it's coming out in 6 months and we don't have gameplay. Oh. Is that gameplay? No. What? What? Why was a monkey from Ape Escape in there? I'm confused. What the hell was this?
When the fury of emotions sparks the
okay, we have gameplay. There was no point in that trailer. If gameplay is out there, why not show gameplay in there?
The fragile structure of reality.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
What is this?
They're gone.
Choose your next move wisely.
You had a mode with a monkey. Okay. Interesting. It's cool that they're doing it again then. I didn't know about that. My bad, yo.
Impossible. It's you. We must continue. We've begun to uncover.
Come on, it's time for an RPG, a JRPG, if possible. But no, that's the Lies of P. Another Soul-like.
How can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year?
What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been
It's a little underwhelming, I'm gonna be honest. For me, it's a little underwhelming, this show.
Help me to hold your hand and dance.
I think people are gonna think it's fine though.
You're not the puppet I was expecting.
Oh, it's oh, you guys think it's DLC?
She was looking for someone.
Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life.
Well, at least you guys are excited for this one. That's dope.
Not again.
Base game required. Okay, so yes, it is DLC. Interesting. Pixel junk.
I don't know where I came from or how I was made. That's me, little again once in a lifetime.
Who the fuck is Bayon? Oh.
Where do you think doors have eyes?
It's a game. It's a game.
Know where our children will put their roots.
Yeah, Square Enix. Nothing from Square is surprising in a Sony show. Interesting. Yeah, Mori, that's a good point. Like most RPGs, the Nintendo announces them. That's where they sell the most. Square Enix is always kind of quiet about Kingdom Hearts, aren't they?
皆さんこんにちは。Qゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイオンです。私の最新作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだったでしょうか。破壊なくして想像はないというテーマのもと、ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験ができます。武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤー幻想的な夢の世界やダイナミックな変化を与えることができます。今年 PS5 登場予定で、本日からウィッシュリストに追加ができます。ありがとうございました。
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show. Days Gone Remastered, The definitive version of Ben Studios' post-apocalyptic open-world epic comes to PS5 with VRR
We were joking about that earlier on. Sony they're on their bullshit. It's crazy. They're remastering games that are already perfectly fine and playable on their current
survival
platform.
arcade
It's
mode with
ridiculous.
increased horde sizes that will provide
This
a
is
fresh way
bullshit.
to experience Days Gone. And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to a digital
For $10
version of Days Gone Remastered and get all the content
Game
and
isn't
features
even
for
worth
$10.
$10.
Days Gone Remastered
This is
launches
sad. No,
on
it
PS5
doesn't deserve a
April
6
25th.
anymore, y'all. Ain't
New
no
DLC
way.
is coming to Stellar Blade this June. The sci-fi action game is partnering with Goddess of Victory Nike on a new boss battle, collectible dolls and
This is
stickers,
crazy.
plus a new outfit.
They don't. Those are worthless releases.
Both
They
the
will do
Nike
anything
DLC
but make
and
games.
The PC version
Like,
of
just
Stellar Blade
release
launch
games.
this
Stop
June.
re-releasing the same crap. There's no
We've got
added
some great
value
PlayStation Plus
to
updates
re-releasing
today,
these
starting
games.
with
It's
game
not
catalog
like
titles arriving on February 18th.
you can play
Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
games on
Top Spin
PlayStation 5
2K25,
already.
and launching in a game catalog, Lost
God
Records,
damn.
Bloom and Rage, from the creators of Life is Strange.
Did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts?
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school
that?
girls living through the defining summer of their lives. What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams, and
guys,
the unknown into
this
a
is-
dual timeline narrative.
This is crazy. This
The first
is,
episode of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage arrives February 18th, with the second
I
episode
can't
arriving
believe
in
it.
April.
I wanted to give it a pass, but
We're also excited to confirm 2 unique indie
Days
titles
Gone.
that will launch into game catalog later
Remastered.
this year. Explore a mysterious mansion and blueprints, a genre-bending architectural adventure. Every door is a new decision as you build out a sprawling manor with 45 shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration.
I Lord. Nah, Days Gone needs to.
Blueprints
Bro,
launches day 1 into game catalog
this is the type
this
of
spring.
announcement that lowers the score.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from PlayStack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home. Abiotic Factor will be available in game catalog when it launches this summer. Now let's get a sneak peek at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog. Coming soon are the first 3 Armored Core titles from the original PlayStation.
This is crazy.
Armored Core Project Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena. Meanwhile, Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next week.
Okay.
No one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything.
Let's give them a
from the
chance.
past.
A few minutes left. Can
Only
they make it
I
happen?
was left.
Or are we going to see a third-person, over-the-shoulder cinematic game again? What the hell is this? It's like a heavenly
That
sword
was
or
a
something.
fatal mistake.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it.
You don't have to imagine Adam.
long
Just
as
look
it
at
is
my face right
reforged.
now. That's me.
My wish can be fulfilled.
I bought a PS5 for third-party games, man. That's why I bought it.
But wishes
I only play
come
Gran
at a price.
Turismo from Sony.
To pursue one's wishes.
Everything in
Is
my
to court
PS5
one's
collection is Sega and ATLUS, but Gran Turismo 7 and FF7 Rebirth. Literally, I have Tales of Arise as well. That's it. Everything else is Sega. Oh. Oh. I feel like I've seen this 17 times before today.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king.
I know there's a big audience for these games, but it's overwhelming.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
I'm glad I'm not alone in this, you guys. It's although it looks visually, they have style, they have graphics, they seem like they have
But I will
performance
take back
too.
everything
The
that
gameplay
belongs to
style It's in every game
Even
at this
if
point.
the
It's in
price
90% of what they showed today.
My soul.
No date. In development.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
If it's not a Souls-like, it's a space game. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. God damn.
Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core.
I'm not even asking for JRPGs. I'm asking for RPGs. Or something unique, goddammit.
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan, you must retrieve the Architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
Oh, is that Marathon? Yeah, I guess that's possible.
You know I would never want to see you hurt.
Yeah, I guess that's possible. Kind of looks
But
like
the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
My memory's still a bit blurry.
Build the rocket, boy.
Remember this.
Space game?
DS!
Showtime!
I have these gaps inside my head. Satellite gives us a 10-minute window. You made it. That's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned.
Well, they always make the same game, Ultraman. That's the thing. Like, stop doing those cinematic third-person over-the-shoulder game, or at least you can still do a few of them, but don't. They do all that Sony does is that.
I'll cover you.
They have a few exceptions. Astro,
all this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head. Are you kidding me?
Everything else,
ruined my
Last of Us,
You have no idea.
Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War.
What you did?
They're all third-person cinematic. Days Gone.
This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
Boring ass games.
Yes, make it stop! Make it stop!
Right? I agree with y'all, man.
This is the
I
only
agree
way.
with y'all. Raidou's on my thumbnail, right? But Raidou's crying because
Hello,
of y'all.
I'm Leslie Benzies, director of
Stupid ass
Mind's
Sony.
Eye, Builder Rocket Boy's new action-adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse. All captured on PlayStation 5 Pro.
I think you're
We're now
polite,
proud to
sir.
share
I
some
think you're
gameplay
very
footage
polite.
with the explosive combat and high-octane
It is
driving
third person, the
that you can
Rookie
expect
Shaker,
on
but you know what I
PlayStation
mean.
5
It's
later this
different
year.
than these other games that I mentioned, at least. I'm just looking for originality at this point. I'm not looking for something unique. Like Nintendo, they can do the Marios and the things, but they can also do an Emio every now and then, or they can do the Fire Emblem, they can do the Xenoblade. They have variety. That's what I'm looking for. Even if not everything's gonna be for everyone, but just have a diverse catalog of games. Not every game needs to have a $1 billion budget. Just do double A. Like most of what Square makes that I enjoy is their double A stuff. Shout out to Peter Parker for the super chat. Thank you so much, friend. Uncharted and Last of Us killed Sony games. See? Uncharted. That's another one. I can't say that this is what killed them because those are popular games. I'm coming to you now. But I get what you're saying. The fact that they feel the need to make every single one of their games like these games that you mentioned. And that's the problem. I would say The Last of Us would be more special if it was like unique in its style at Sony. But it's not. It's not. Oh, see, here we go. We're about to see a third-person over-the-shoulder game again. A cinematic game. Ghost of Yotei. See? It's another game that fits the bill. Probably not a bad game, but it's just that again. It might not be Ghost of Yotei, by the way. I'm just another example. Exactly, Eclipse. Thank you. Exactly. I just want to see something different. Oh no,
this world.
Not Death Stranding.
This moment. This choice.
No, not this. Oh no, that's the game that's popular from last year. Helldivers. I think. I don't know. I should shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Every time the sun dies.
Look at that water.
Madness reigns. Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
Housemarque game. Worthless trailer though, if they're done. They are. Worthless trailer. That's what I was saying.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person action. You play Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is a powerful enforcer searching for answers on a hostile, shape-shifting planet haunted by an ominous eclipse. All of us at Housemarque can't wait to share more about Saros, with our first look at gameplay coming later this year. Thanks for watching.
Lads, but this is paying me. I know, and you're not wrong, mate. Was that the oh my god, that was the show closer. Oh my god, this was way worse than I expected. Well, there was some stuff for some of y'all. I saw y'all get excited for certain things, so I'm happy for y'all. But yeah, this was for me, it was literally a waste of time. Like, if you guys weren't there chatting with me and making me laugh, nothing for me. I am going to oh, I can't believe it. They closed it. They closed the show. They literally closed the show with a 10-second trailer and logo of nothing. Like, we have no idea what it is. I don't even know what to think, y'all. It was insane. Like, what a waste of time. Again, the Digimon games, the Digimon thing you guys liked. What else was good? 4, 1.2 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Oof. No Death Stranding, at least. No Ghost of Yotei. Those are two games that I was expecting today. Two games that I don't really care for, but I was expecting these two. I was not expecting anything good from Sony anyways, but because as you guys are saying, I give up. Ass Showcase. L Show. Solid 2. I'm tired, boss. 1. You guys are savages. But I'm not reading any lies. I mean, all I see is facts. Are we expecting a Nintendo Direct in February, you guys? I'm unsure. I'm really unsure at this point. I'm like, I was thinking that we would, but then Nate the Hate, which is a very reliable source, said that he has not heard anything. So he's not saying that there won't be one, but he's not saying that there will be one either. Yeah. Very ass. Next week for Nintendo? Well, definitely not this week for Nintendo, except if they shadow drop something tomorrow, which it's been a while since they shadow dropped a show. Since COVID days, they have not. So next week, I think, is the final chance for Nintendo Direct. Otherwise, it's going to be April 2nd, which I can already confirm. I can already confirm I am going to stream, and I'm going an hour. I'm going live an hour early for this one. So the April 2nd Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, I am expecting ATLUS at this event. I am fully expecting ATLUS at this show. For real. I am. I really am. Persona 3 Reload, Metaphor ReFantasio, a new SMT, Persona 6, the Raidou HD remasters. Everything could happen. Not everything's gonna happen for sure, but everything that I just mentioned is a possibility in my opinion during this April 2nd show. ATLUS is definitely going to show up. I am fully expecting it. You guys wanted the dumbass actual expectations. Here I am. So I am certainly going to stream it. Hey, I already have the live stream up on the channel, by the way. So if you want to click on the live button on my channel, you can put that in your watch later list if you want. It's a month away. It's over a month away though. So, but yeah, I fully expect something. So, nah, not streaming the Pokemon thing, but that's confirmed for. Well, that's confirmed. That's leaked for the final week of February, meaning that if Nintendo does something this month, it's going to be next week. So. Yeah, I tend to agree, Adam. I think we're gonna be very, very shocked with the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct in April. But I fully expect an ATLUS reveal of some sort. Like worst case scenario, we only get the Raidou HD Remaster reveal at the Switch 2 Direct, and that's worst case scenario. I think I am ready to bet a little bit of money that we're either going to get Reload or Metaphor for Switch 2 during the April 2nd Direct. And maybe something else. But definitely one of these. And we're going to get Sega stuff, y'all. We're going to get Sega stuff 1000%. Maybe we get something from the Like a Dragon franchise. Maybe we get the Jet Set Radio thing, Crazy Taxi. Sakura Wars would be fucking awesome. But I think that is a stretch. But everything... The Sonic racing game that we saw today, I guess that was one of the things that looked interesting to me that I'm going to play at some point. That is also a game that's going to release on Nintendo. So Sega is cooking nowadays. Let me just say that. Let me praise Sega. Sega and ATLUS, they are peak developers. They don't disappoint. They used to be clowns when it comes to decision making. It used to be very interesting. But nowadays, like, they're doing global launches, they're doing worldwide, they're doing multi-platform. They are doing great stuff nowadays. Their games are critically acclaimed. They sell well. The company's healthy nowadays. And they used to struggle hard, like 2015, 2014, especially on the ATLUS side of things, but even the Sega side of things. But now we have like Yakuza 0 and Persona 5 dropped at the same time, and these two changed Sega and ATLUS, and they are like top 5 games of all time for me. So shout outs to them, and shout outs to everyone for watching with me today. We're gonna end this there. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I really appreciate that. Sorry for wasting your time with today's show. I had no idea, though. If I knew that this would be the lineup, I wouldn't have streamed it because, man, this was bad. But you guys are always making it at least a minimum interesting for me, so I appreciate y'all. I used to watch these shows alone, so if I watched this alone, I would probably have fallen asleep. So, yeah. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. Please look forward to the upcoming content. If there's a Nintendo Direct next week, I'll stream it for sure. So, yeah, have a good night, y'all. Take care, and thank you for coming through. I really